Krótkie łańcuchy dostaw żywności to nie tylko polski
Shortening food chains is not just a Polish problem, which only we are trying to solve. This is why we decided to check on short food chains in Slovakia and Austria, where consumers are demanding healthier food and farmers are offering their products in various types of shops. First, we visit a farm where the secret of success is collaboration of many farmers and a joint business venture.
wielu rolników i wspólny biznes.
Sehr geht's her. Sehr geht's her. Sehr.
Das heißt also, für uns war die Motivation, dass wir
First of all, you need motivation and an idea. Our idea was to create completely new types of conditions for our cows, and this is why we call this our five-star hotel for cows. We are trying to communicate our experiences to young people, but also we are looking for new sales opportunities. We sell to schools and we invite schools to our farm so that they see how we approach our work. We collaborate with the other farmers to create better production capabilities. It is a success to have organized a group of farmers to work together. We installed necessary equipment, and at the moment our cheeses and other products are sold in many places in Austria in various types of specialty
W
shops.
Austrii, w różnych specjalistycznych sklepach.
Holunder, Opfe, Soft, also war für uns schon ein Thema.
The secret of success of this venture is that a group of farmers have come together to share jointly in an investment to increase their production and to buy jointly the equipment. They made use of grant aid and have developed their business. Could such a business venture succeed in Poland?
Emotional und Motivation. Das ist im Kopf, spielt sich das auf.
The most important thing is to find the right motivation for everything. Everything is in our heads. It's not always the money that is the decisive thing, although business and financial benefits are important. I think you have to be engaged with all your heart and to be emotionally involved in the whole venture. That's the secret of
Za
success.
naszego
In der
sukcesu.
Region bis zum Nationalrat quasi.
International quality, excellent production, that's a key to success. But this leads to the problem of where to sell all this produced food. Franz Bertel set up his own shop in which he sells his own products and those of collaborating farmers. But in Austria, completely new forms of selling are now appearing. Along roads, you can encounter containers in which you can buy fruit, vegetables and juices in an automated way.
It's a high-tech version of a vending machine, which is relatively costly. You have different boxes with fresh apples or fresh fruit and fruit products, juices, etc. You choose the number. I think that this type of stationary vending machine is the future if it is positioned on places where many people come by. It could also be in another place with lots of people passing by because you do not need personnel and you have open 24 hours, 7 days a week.
W Austrii
The objective of self-service shops is to make purchasing easy for consumers. First of all, we show that we trust our clients. Secondly, we see through cameras what consumers are buying so that we can keep the system supplied. I'm sure that there will be more and more such shops in Austria as this form of buying is very convenient.
płacamy sobie resztę.
Das Ziel war, eine Plattform schaffen,
Of course, setting up the shop in the beginning was not easy, as we had to get agreement from a group of a dozen or more farmers. Everyone had their own products for sale, and as always in such situations, they always had problems with selling their products individually. But whether this form of joint selling can be sustained, we will have to wait and see. We are happy now, as sales are growing from month to month, and so we are increasing our profitability. At the moment, it's not really possible to say whether this will be a good business for the long term, but we are breaking new ground. And what's more important, we really do trust our clients, and they are coming to trust us.
Sprawdzają się, że są zawsze uczciwi.
der Konsument die Möglichkeit hat, solche Produkte zu kaufen.
Of course, we are wondering whether such shops have a chance in Poland. Perhaps yes. Travelling across Austria, we visit also a farm owned by Engelbert Reisinger, who is looking for new ways of selling.
Wir sind hier in Leobendorf auf unserem Bauernhof. Leobendorf liegt im Bezirk.
We are in Lebensdorf, which is in the Kronenberg region in Lower Austria. We have a mixed farm. We keep pigs, which are the most important for us. We have fields and we have a vineyard, which is very typical in Austria. So in our little shop, we sell wine, pork and other products. But to sell what we produce, we are always looking for new ways of selling. And our recent success is that we have a sales point in a supermarket, which is where most Austrians do their food shopping. With every week and month, we are seeing sales grow. So you can say we are building something new, something which can be sustained.
Jakością naszych produktów. No i z każdym tygodniem, z każdym miesiącem ta sprzedaż rośnie, a więc można powiedzieć, że budujemy coś nowego, bardzo perspektywicznego.
We are here in a typical supermarket of a bigger size, so I guess that this is about 2,100 square meters, where they have a broader assortment. And this shelf we have here is from a nearby farmer who is member of Gutes vom Bauernhof, this quality program which was developed and is run by the Chamber of Agriculture. And with this kind of quality assurance, he is allowed to sell his produce here in this supermarket. A positive trend that the awareness from the customer side where food is coming from in general is growing, that regional or local food is becoming more important. The problem is a normal customer goes to the supermarket and where can he or she find the local produce? So making it convenient for the customer to buy real local food, which is guaranteed by this seal, in the supermarket is a modern and a good example to combine both the one-stop shop format of the supermarket, but also the local farmer with his special traditional products.
Leaving Austria, we travel to Slovakia. We visit Bratislava, where farmers face the same problems, but the approach to sales is quite different to Austria. We started a new project called Greens for the Family, or Fresh Fruit and Vegetables. We found an old state farm and old glass houses. We adapted these for producing vegetables. We focused especially on producing tomatoes, which we call paradajki in Slovakia. From the beginning, we have been searching for new ways of selling. So we made use of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and after a few months, we had quite a big group of followers. So we proposed to them a new way of buying food. We said, come to us, pick what you like, and then pay for what you take home.
I to zabieracie do domu.
The tomatoes will find their way to a canteen, which is to serve students, providing them with tasty, healthy and fresh food.
Tak som si povedala, že by bolo dobre otvoriť nejakú prevádzku.
We had the idea that it would be interesting to establish a canteen for students. I worked at the university, and so I know that students are demanding something other than just cheap food. They can assess what is healthy and what is of value. We are now implementing this idea. We are collaborating with Roman Toth here, and his fresh tomatoes and vegetables will be offered in our canteen. I am sure we will succeed as young people value quality food.
W tej stołówce jestem przekonana, że odniesiemy sukces, bo młodzi ludzie doceniają, co to znaczy jakość jedzenia.
Że je dôležité mať kvalitnú stravu.
But how might we transfer some of the Austrian and Slovak models to the Polish market? This is a question for our expert, Rafał Serafin from the Polish Environmental Partnership Foundation.
W Polsce mamy jednak wielką przewagę, której nie ma w Słowacji, w Austrii. Mianowicie my mamy dużo rolników.
In Poland, we have one big advantage, which does not exist in Slovakia or Austria. We have many, many farmers. We learned in Austria that there are fewer and fewer smaller farms, so the potential for growing shorter food chains is limited. In Poland, if we were able to deploy some of the sales models we saw, self-service shops, for example, organized by a group of farmers, we could achieve scale. We could have many such shops across Poland because we have lots of farmers. Our main barrier is not just related to farmers reaching the consumer, but to consumers accessing products from farmers, even though we have lots of farmers. If we were to succeed in organizing farmers around shorter food chains and consolidate our agricultural advisory services to provide them support, to animate new models, then I think we can achieve a great deal, perhaps even more than in Austria and Slovakia, simply because we have so many small farmers.
To myślę, że moglibyśmy bardzo dużo osiągnąć, nawet więcej niż Słowacy czy Austrii, ze względu na to, że mamy po prostu dużo rolników.